Okay, so today's topic is group policy. So before I get started, anybody, I mean, you guys have got any, what do you mean by group policy? Have you ever heard the concept called group policy? What do you mean by group policy? Any idea? Can you guys hear me?
No, sir.
Okay. See, if you know break this group plus policy, no? So group means right? It is two or more things comes together, or two or more persons comes together. We call it as a group. Policy means it is set of rules, correct, na? So when I say group policy with respect to the Active Directory, so where we have set of rules are the standard rules where we can apply either to the group of users or to the group of computers. So while I explaining the Active Directory, I was explaining you right. Using Active Directory, you can even do the centralized administration. So to control the users and computers by logging into the domain controller, you have an option called, or you have a feature called Group Policy Management Console. So what you can do, since the Active Directory gives the hierarchical structure, means you are going to segregate your users and computers based on the requirement. Either it is based on the location or based on the department or based on the anything that you wanted, right? So you will segregate the users and computers and place them in a single OU according to the category that you do. So if you want to control that particular category users or computers, what you can simply go to the OU and create a new group policy, define the settings that you want to do and apply. So within fraction of seconds, the policy will be applied to the group of users and computers, and whatever settings that you defined in the policy that will be applicable, and the computer the users are in control. Okay, that is about the group policy. So there are two types of policies in the computers, I mean in the Active Directory. One is user policy or user configuration. Another one is computer configuration. See, the Active Directory, the overall intent of the Active Directory solution is what? The intent of the Active Directory solution is to properly place the users and computers, to create the users, to create the computer object, and to place them in a hierarchical structure, either it is user or computer, correct na? And to obtain authentication and administration. These are the two major things we normally do, correct na? So within the Active Directory, since we are handling both users and computers, some chances are there, okay, you need to apply different I don't know, common settings for all the users or common settings for all the computer. Say for example, you have an organization, okay, in the organization you have about 100 administrators. Admin department you have 100 users. So you need to make one changes. The admins should not use a USB pen drive. Should not use USB. Imagine if you want to log into each and every 100 computers and make the changes. And the challenge is here, now due to this COVID, after COVID, people are scattered across multiple locations. Not everybody come to office regularly. Today maybe had 10 user come, tomorrow maybe another 10 user come, like that. It will take time to completely control everybody if you want to log in. Okay, and if you want to log in, the user has to be there in your office. Okay, now people are not there in the office. So to make it easy, what you do, you go to the OU, create the user policy, okay, and go to the settings and just disable the USB pen drive and apply. And whatever users are present in this admin OU, less than 30 to 40 seconds or maximum 1 minute, the policy will be applicable to the users who are present in the admin group. Why? Because we need to have the users are restricted, because here 100 users are there, 100 computers are there, correct? Because all the 100 users are using different computers, so you cannot apply computer specific settings. Here you have to apply the user specific settings, because what we wanted, the users should not use the pen drive. But there are some other scenarios where you need to block the computers. I'll tell you when the computer settings will be blocked. Say for example, you have a computer, single computer. In this, maybe some scanner is connected. Okay. Normally, not all the computers are connected to the scanner. So if you have a building, in one building somewhere in the corner you will have one generic computer, and people will log into the computer with their user ID and password, and they will take the scanner and send it to the mailboxes. So say for example, when you go and log into this computer, you will use your username and password, and you take the scanner. The scanned copy is there in the D drive. Say imagine D colon some scan folder is there. Okay, and you are sending that. So what we have to do here, we have to enable the computer specific setting. So imagine if the computer name is PC01, we will enable computer specific setting, and we will tell except PC01, or the PC01 should not have the policy reflected, or only this PC01 should have the USB enabled. Rest of the computers, the USB should not be enabled, because this is a scanner machine. You people will come and use their document to scan. Either they will send it on the mailboxes, or they can even use it, transfer it to the USB pen drive. Like that, what happens here, the users are different but the computer is common here. That is why, since the computer is common here, what we will do, instead of applying the user policy, we are applying the computer policy. So in this two scenario, we will apply the group policies. Okay, so now you got to know there are two types of settings. One is user configuration, another one is computer configuration. So user configuration will be applied if you want to control every users irrespective of the computer. It is specific to the users I'm talking about. Sometimes you may need to control the computers here. See here, you need to control one computer where the computer should have a USB opened. Okay, there you apply the policy. Only that computer will have the policy. Rest all the computers will not have the policy. Okay, so these two are the settings. Now let us understand how the group policy works. Okay, see, normally the group policy get inherits. Say for example, in our case we have this Microsoft.com. Microsoft.com, this is the domain, correct? Under that I have created a OU called India. Okay, under that I have created Bangalore.
Sir,
Under that I
screen
have
is
created IT. Yes.
not visible. Are you sharing it or
Yes,
not?
yes, I am shared.
No, sir. It is not visible for me.
Others, can you see my screen?
No. Sir, it is not visible, sir.
How come? Let me stop it and reshare. You would have told me earlier. Sorry.
Okay, sir.
Can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. See, I'll repeat one more time. See, group policy means, right? Group policy means a group of settings where can you apply either to users or group computers. Okay. So there are two settings actually: user configuration, another one is computer configuration. There are two types of settings in the group policy where you can apply to the group of users and computers. So in which scenario we apply user configuration? So where you have large number of users, okay, and users specifically should be controlled, that time you will apply the user configuration. Say for example, all the users should have a common wallpaper across the department or across the company. Okay, then you cannot tell everybody, or you cannot go to the computer, every computer, and log in and do the changes. What we will do, we'll create a group policy and just send one wallpaper, via group policy and tell everybody, and I mean that will go and sit in everybody's computer and it will applicable. Computer configuration. If the setting is specific to the computer, in my scenario here, I have a computer and the computer name is PC01 and it has got a scanner. I normally log into this computer, to the PC01, me, everybody log into this computer because it's a generic computer placed somewhere in the building. If you want to take a scanner, you go there, do the scanning, and send it either email or USB. Imagine, I told you, right, all the computers will not have the USB opened, but here in this computer you will tell, okay, you apply a computer policy stating that this PC should have USB. Okay, then when you go to the computer, plug the USB, it will get detected. Here the computer is common, but users are different. That is the reason I want USB to open for everybody. That is the case. What I do, I have just opened the computer policy here, that's all. Okay, so now let us understand how the hierarchy works. So in our case, we have a domain called microsoft.com, and under that we have in OU called India. Under that we have multiple OU, Bangalore, Pune, Delhi, but I have taken Bangalore single OU. Under that I have IT. Okay, in the IT we have users and computers. Imagine if you apply a group policy at here. This is called as domain level, because you are applying the policy at domain level. If you apply here, we will call it as either site level or OU level. Means since it is a top, India is a site now, because Microsoft has got multiple locations. We have India, we have UK, we have US. So if you consider UK as a different site, India as a different site, and US as a different site, okay, we will call it as site. But normally either site or OU will call it as. Okay, I'll show you that. So Bangalore is a OU. So IT is also a OU level. Okay, but if you apply a policy at Microsoft.com, that will get inherited to India users also. If you apply it India, that will come to Bangalore and IT. If you apply it Microsoft.com, it will come up to IT OU as well. So it will get inherited. Say for example, if you look at your family tree, so you will be there, on top of your father will be there, on top of that your grandfather will be there. Correct? Now everybody will be there in the entire family tree. The same goes here. If you apply, say for example, if you create one policy at the top level here to password policy. What is the password policy? Every user should change the password every 3 months, and the password should be minimum 8 characters, and it should be alphanumeric, like that. If you put, that will applicable for the entire company or entire domain users. Since you want this to be applied for the entire domain users, you will apply this in the top level here. This is called as parent level or domain level. Okay, and you may have some settings that should not applicable for UK US, then you do here India. If you want to apply for all the India users, you will do here. Or if you want to apply only for the Bangalore and sub OU, you can apply here. Or sometimes you want only the IT department should have some settings, then you do here. Okay, but wherever you do, it will get inherited. Okay, then you may have a question now. Sir, if that is the case, say for example in Bangalore you have given one wallpaper, one group policy that will applicable wallpaper A. In the IT level, you will send one more group policy that talks about sending wallpaper B. Then there is a conflict. Correct, na? I told you the policy get inherited from the top to the child, or from the parent to the child. For IT, Bangalore is parent. For Bangalore, India is parent. For India, Microsoft.com is parent. So the inheritance happens from the top to down approach. So here you have possibility of having the conflict. Bangalore should also have a wallpaper policy that tells wallpaper A should be the wallpaper for everybody, and IT will tell that is also has got a policy and that tells wallpaper B should be the wallpaper for everyone. If that is the case, there is a conflict. Okay, then how the conflict will handle? There you have group policy processing module we will call it as, that is called as LSDOU. So this is a group policy inheritance model. Okay, L means it is local computer. L means it is local computer. S means site level. Site level policy. D means domain level. OU means it is OU level. Org unit level, organization unit level. Okay. So when the computer gets powered on, it will check in the local computer. See the group policy, where we have the group policy. If you go to the DC01 here, let me send the DC01, send control delete. I'm logging in here. You see here, if I go to tools, if I open the group policy management console here, you are able to see the policies here. Okay, here Microsoft.com domain, if you go see, and if you look at here, there is a default domain policy which is applicable at the domain level. See here, there is a default domain policy, this one, and this is applicable where it is applied at the OU Microsoft. This applies. See, if you look at here, linked group policy, if you see default domain policy is there. Means one policy called default domain is created and it is linked to the Microsoft.com, because it should go to everyone. If I check in the domain, you will be able to see. If I go to the India, and if you see linked, see group policy inheritance, if you look at what is the policy getting inherited, it is default domain policy. From which location? From Microsoft.com. Correct? This is domain policy. Another one is the local policy. Okay, that is not in the computer domain controller, that is in the local computer. Even if you see gpedit at your computer, just open gpedit.ms in your computer and see, there is also local policy. See here, this is in my local computer. There also you have computer configuration and user configuration. So when you check, when the computer gets power on, it will just read the information from the local computer first. It will just see, is there any settings that is applied in the local computer, my computer first. If it is some settings is there, it will read it and it will store it. It will store here. Local computer, say for example USB disable is there, means it will just USB make a note of the USB disable. It will make a note of USB disable. Then it will go and check in the site level. Where is the site level here? You see here we have sites here. Sites. So in the sites I don't have any policies. Okay, then it will ignore at the site level. Then it will go and check in the domain level. See, domain. D means domain level. Here it will come to the domain here and is just check any policies there with that which talks about the USB. Nothing is there, it has got only the, let me add it here, security. See, only security settings, the password policy, see account logout policy is there, but there is nothing called as USB settings, so it will ignore. So till now it will win the local only, but it will finally come and check in the India IT level here, Bangalore. Here IT level, imagine if you have a policy creates here which talk about enable USB pen drive, then it will finally win the last one only, OU level. See what happens, I'll tell you before I show that. So local policy computer says USB disable, or it will say USB enable. Imagine if you go and check site level, if there is a policy to enable or disable, this will only win. Or here it says enable, but here it says disable, this will only win. Basically, whatever policy gets processed at the end, they will only win. Say for example, here USB enable is there, here USB disable is there, so this will win. Or if here it is enable, here it is disable, so this will win. Or here it is disable, here it is enable, this will win. So means whatever policy gets processed at the end, they will only win. First processed local site, local, then site, then domain and OU. The main authority is there for the OU level. Whatever configurations are applied at the OU level, they always win, because OU level policy are processed at the end. Okay. So 1 minute, I'll show you. Here, say for example, here wallpaper A, here wallpaper B, here wallpaper C, here wallpaper D. Here, when the local computer, when the computer power on, it will check the policy. It says wallpaper A should be there, so it will apply wallpaper A. Then it will go and check at the site level. It sees wallpaper B. Then what it will do? It will remove the wallpaper A and put the wallpaper B. Then it will go and check in the domain level, is there any policy? It will see wallpaper C. Then it will remove the wallpaper P and wallpaper C it will put. But finally it will check in the last OU level. There it says wallpaper D is there. Then it will remove all the three and put the wallpaper D. So what I am going to tell here, whatever policy is get processed at the last, that will only win. In this case, if you don't have any domain level policy here, say for example, if you don't have any domain policy or OU level policy, if you have site, wallpaper B will win. If there is no wallpaper B policy, site level, wallpaper A will win, like that. Okay, that is called as LSDOU, local site domain and OU level. Clear or confused? Sorry?
Like, like in the end, if you apply,
correct.
priority.
Whatever policy will be applicable at the end, okay, or applied at the end, they will only win.
Okay, sir.
So if you look at here multiple levels are there, correct na? You can apply the
Yes,
policy at Microsoft.com level, at India level, at Bangalore level, at IT level, at even cloud level, correct? Multiple places are there. So what happens? The policy will be keep on checking. First it will check in the local computer, then it will come and check here, and then come and check here, then come and check here, come and check here, and similarly come and check here. So these multiple levels are there. So whatever is applicable at the end for the conflicted value, that will only win. That's all. But
Okay, sir.
highest priority is for the OU, because always OU level policy apply at the end. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is one. This is how the policy conflict will handle. Okay. So I think I have explained. So we'll do one thing. We'll quickly go to the. We'll quickly go and I'll apply one policy. Okay. So you will understand better. So what I will do, I'll go to the India level here and I'll create a new policy. Let me open it from the freshly. How to open the group policy? I'll go to the server manager here, go to tools and go to the group policy management here. So before I do that, what I'll do, I'll just create one wallpaper here. Wait. Here what I will do, P brush, let me create one. Okay, I'll insert something here. India level, if I just maximize 18, yeah, I'll just save it, save as. So India. Okay, let me copy this one, and also let me copy IT, this one, and this one I need. So what I will do, I'll just save this wallpaper. Where I will store, I'll store it in the somewhere in the D drive. Okay, D drive is not created yet. Let me go to disk mgmt.msc, because only C drive is visible. D drive it is not visible. Let me create it here. So here if I maximize, see 10 GB is there, but there is no drive letter. Let me add the change the drive letter and path, add the drive letter, E drive I am going to put. See, it is created now. Now if you see, the E drive came here. Let me format it. Yes. Close. See, the E drive came. I'll create a folder here. A folder name is data. Maybe what I can do, I can just give some permission to this one. Everybody, properties. I'll go to security and let me share it. Everyone, add, share. So I'll go to security here. It is everyone is there. I'll put everyone is read. Fine, then we are good. So inside this I'll put the wallpaper. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just take the path DC01 DC-01. Okay, DC-01. If you put, you will see that data folder. See, data folder came here. Now India you wanted, hold the shift button, right click, and you see copy as path. Now go here, India level, create a new GPO. Right click on India OU level, create a GPO in this domain and link it here. See, you put India level GPO. Okay, for wallpaper. See, a policy got created here. Right click on a policy, right click on this policy, edit option is there. So let me go to user configuration, because I want to apply for users. Go to administrator templates, go to template desktop, again go to desktop. You see a desktop wallpaper is there. Open it, click on enable, and it is asking for path. See here, it is asking example using the local path. If the policy is image is there in the local computer, you can use like this. And if the policy is there in the domain controller or a server, see, you have to put like this: / server name / share / the wallpaper name. That is why I copied the path. See here, it is similar. See, DC0 / means the computer, DC0 is the computer name, / data is a folder, and JPG is a file. And how you want to apply? You want to just put it in the center, or you want to fill it, or you want to stretch it? I want to fill it. Okay, apply and okay. Now the policy has been applied. Now let me go to the PC01. I don't know why it got hung. Let me restart it, resume it. Yes. Now let me go and check with some user. I'll see who's the user can be there. Go to Active Directory, tools, go to Active Directory users and computers. Under Bangalore, under any user you can log in. Okay, either you can log in with Arvind, either you can log in with IT user who's in cloud, Sanju, Vishwa, Arun. Okay, let me log in with 1 or 2 users here. So what I'll do, I'll just simply restart it, wait, or let me send control or delete. Let me put Arun, PASSWRD at 123. See, we have created the policy in the domain controller and we have linked it to the OU, correct? At India level OU. So under that India, whoever user is there, irrespective of the OU, okay, it got applied. India level wallpaper came. You know here what has happened? Here you see here we have applied at the India level, top level, but Arun is there in where? In the cloud OU level. It got applied here because if you look at here, if you go to the Bangalore IT, you see group policy inheritance, that policy came. Default domain policy from the Microsoft.com level, see Microsoft.com location, and India level policy from the India level. Now let me create some conflict. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll create a new policy at the ITOU level only, and that time I will send the ITOU related wallpaper. Okay, let me create a new policy. This one is IT level GPO wallpaper. Okay, I'll put it. Let me copy the file name here, data. Now I'll select the IT, right click, hold copy as path, then I'll go here, right click on the IT, edit the policy, and go to the policies, administrative templates, desktop, again desktop, wallpaper is here. See, this is a different policy, and you don't see any settings here. Double click on it, enable it, and now apply it. Remove the policy. Okay, or to troubleshoot, what I'll do, I'll put some, see, I'll just put one double quote extra, some wrong path. Now what I'll do, I'll put it fill. I'll show you how the error will be there, then we'll correct it. So now what I'll do, I'll log off Arun, and I'll re-log into Arun's Arun's user to the same PC01, send control and edit. Now we have the config there, correct? Now PASSWRD@123. Now see, now I am trying to log in. It will check everything. It will check the local computer, then it will go to the domain level, then it will go to the Bangalore level, IT level, sorry, India level, and then it will go and check in the IT level. See, now the policy is not applying the policy. I mean, it is applying the policy, but there is some error. I am getting dark screen. Correct? Huh? Because the policy is now, if you look at here, at the if I go to the ITOU here, if you look at the group policy inheritance, there is a IT level GPO wallpaper IT, it is applied, and if you look at the precedence, it is 1. Can you see the precedence here? 1 means whatever is linked at the same level, that will be more priority precedence. Lesser the number, more the priority. More the number, lesser the priority. See here, imagine you have wallpaper here, also wallpaper here, also one wallpaper, and here also one wallpaper, but the priority will always go to the location where IT is there, because the one is there priority. But here what happens, we have 2 wallpaper policy. One is at the India level, and that has got priority 2, see precedence 2, but IT level we have 1 that has got priority 1. So always one will win. But here, even though I have applied, I am not getting the wallpaper of India level, even I am not getting the wallpaper of IT level, but I am getting a dark screen. But the policy is correct. If you look at here, go to command prompt and run gpresult.html. gpresult -h slash data slash gpo dot html. See, I'm exporting the GP result in the E drive. I'll go to E drive here. I don't know whether we have E drive. Oh, E drive is not there. Let me put it D drive. Let me put the D drive. Wait. We have D drive now here. So I'll put it in the D drive. Wait. So what I'll do, instead of E, I'll put D. And I don't think we have D colon. See, GPO came. Double click on it and you will see all the settings, what all policies are applied, what all settings are applied. Now continue without the data, confirm or continue. And if you look at here, applied policies are there are two policies. One is India level, IT level, and you look at here, see the policies applied. IT level, link location is Microsoft Bangalore IT registry. It's correct only, okay, but still it is not showing the result there. So what does that mean? That means the policy is already applicable, but the policy is not coming. Okay, then what you have to do? You have to verify. You have to go to the policy here and see what's wrong there. Is there any whether the file name is correct or whether the path is correct or not. Okay, go to policies and go to administrative templates and go to desktop. Go to desktop and open the desktop wallpaper. And when you review it, you can see some double quotes here. Remove the double quotes. And now apply and okay. Now go to the PC01, run a command called gp update /force. Okay, if you run this command, it will forcefully pull the latest information from the group domain controller now. Okay, see, computer policy update has been completed. So now you can log off and log in once. Now you see the wallpaper will be coming from the ITOU level. PASSW audio at the rate 123. See, now the policy for Arun, it is coming from IT level. Okay, not only for Arun, you can see whatever users are there. Now HR level nobody is there, admin level nobody is there. Okay, Delhi, this is all fine. Okay, now let me check some other user here. Okay, let me log in with Vishwa. Send control delete. Log in with Vishwa. So there is a mirror. Your account has time restrictions. You know, right? We have applied a policy settings now. User should not log in so and so time. See, if I go to Vishwa, here if you go to account, here log on hours. See, log on permitted only between 9 o'clock to evening 9 o'clock. That is why he is not able to log in. That's why this error is coming here. See here. If I log in, PASSWORD at the 123 port, your account has a time restriction that prevents you from signing in at this time. Please try again later. Okay, so that what I'll do, I'll allow everything for him. See, now this will go off. That is how beautiful the Active Directory is now. Now if I put again PASSWOD@123, see, he is able to log in. How beautiful Active Directory is. See, first time he is trying to log in. And now he will get the IT wallpaper only because he is also there in the IT OU. But if you move user from one way to another way, it won't happen. See, now what I'll do, let this get login, and meantime, now imagine Arun is there. Arun, I will move from IT to admin now. Okay, I'll move Arun from IT to admin. I'll go to India. I'll go to Bangalore. I'll move it to admin. Now Arun is no more associated with. See, IT is not there, but he is in admin. Now, if Arun try to log in, he will not get the IT wallpaper because he is out of this IT and now he is into admin. But admin has got a wallpaper which is getting inherited from the top, where India level. So, he will get the India level wallpaper. So, let me go here. See, this person is Vishwa. So, Vishwa is getting IT, no problem. So, it's working fine perfectly. So, now what I'll do, I'll log in as Arun to show you how the conflict will be handled. PASSWOD@123. This is Arun. See, now he is getting India level. So same Arun, when he was in IT, he was getting IT wallpaper. But when Arun moved to the next level, out of the IT OU, the wallpaper which is coming from the India level is getting applied. Okay, so this is how the group policy conflict will handle. Okay, so now you may have questions, sir. Okay, now with your based on your experience, you know what settings comes where, but how will I know which settings comes where? It's very easy. Okay, say for example, you have a request to disable the command prompt. See, now if I just log into the PC, you will be able to open the command prompt. See, command prompt is opening and you can see date. You can put, means it is coming date. Okay, so say if you put QUIT quit. Okay, if you want to see the time, you can see the time. Correct, na? So similarly things are happening here, right? So now I want to disable the pen drive and you don't know where is the settings comes. You go to the, you can go to the Google and just type here disable USB from GPO step by step. If you type like this, it will give you the, see, it will tell you go to the edit option, Google Policy Management Editor, go to computer configuration, go to policy settings. See, computer configuration, policies, Windows settings, administrative templates, system settings, and removable storage access. So the same thing I'll just go. Now what I'll do, I'll go to computer configuration, policies, Windows setting, administrative templates. Okay, here I'll go to the India OE level only. Here at the top level we have one policy. Now I'll go there. So at India level, right click, go to edit. It was computer configuration, policies, administrative templates, or Windows settings, security settings. Here let me see one more time. Policies, Windows setting, administrative template, system. Correct. Windows settings, administrative template, systems. System. here under that removable storage access. Removable storage access. See here, removable storage access. Here you have oh, this is not USB, no? I need to command. Sorry, I got confused. It should be command prompt, no? How to disable command prompt from GPO step by step. Sorry, okay. Same thing. The system settings under that prevent access to the command prompt. Very simple it is. If you go to the systems here, prevent access to the user configuration administrator template systems. Correct. I am checking in the computer configuration. That is the problem. So it is, see here, user configuration administrator templates systems. So I'm checking in the computer configuration. So user configuration policies administrator templates system. Here, see here, prevent access to the command prompt. One setting is there. Double click it and you enable it. As soon as you enable it, is asking disable the command prompt script processing as well. No, I don't want to stop the scripts. Only the user should be disabled with the command prompt. Now I am applied OK. Now if you go to the PC01 here, you can still see the command prompt. See, now what I am doing, I will run gp update because it is not reflected yet. If you put gp update /force, then this computer will talk to the domain controller now and pull the latest information, latest group policy settings. People will ask you what is the command to check, force the group policy update. You can put gp update /force, you can tell. So you can put exit. Let me check now. Command prompt is, see, now command prompt says the command prompt has been disabled by your administrator. Press any key. If you press any key, it will go off from there. So now it is completely, the command prompt is disabled here for this computer. Correct, na? So this is how you need to search and apply. Now I'll just go back here. I will disable it again. Not configured, I'll make it. So fine. Now go back to the PC01. Okay, now you may need to gp update /force. See, now it is working. See, updated successfully. Now if you open CMD, see, it's working. This is how the group policies will be applied, guys. So any questions, guys? Is it clear?
Sir, first another thing you told, like computer policies means
Sorry?
we have to apply that in. Another one is there, like computer level policies also.
Computer level policy means in your local computer. That is not group policy, that is local policy. Okay. So here you see, if you put gpedit.msc, say for example, here you'll go to administrator templates, okay, and here Windows settings, sorry, system, and here prevent access to the command prompt. So what I will do, I'll enable it. Now if I exit here, see, it is disabled. Correct, now means the local computer policy says the USB is disabled, and that is specific to this computer only. This is not a group policy, this is specific to this computer because that is local policy. So now what I will do, I'll go to this India level wallpaper. What I will do, I will say this is not configured or disabled. I'll make it disabled. Okay, apply. Okay. So now what it will happen, if you go to the PC, I will restart this PC once. Normally we don't apply local policies, okay, just for your information. Because if you apply local policy, it is not controlled by group policy, na? You need to log into the computer only to make the changes. That is the reason. PSSW123. I would have done differently. Okay, we'll see. See, can you see now? Even though I have disabled the policy here, gp edit .ms if I do, sorry, gp edit see, even though if I say the window administrator template system to prevent the USB now here pen drive, I am telling prevent access to the command prompt. It is enabled, means I have disabled the command prompt in the local computer, but in the group policy I say no, should not disable. I say it should not be disabled. I made, so there is a conflict. That is the reason I am still able to access the command prompt in the local machine. See, it is working here. So now conflict is been, the OE level policy only one, no? Correct, right? If there is no policy here, if there is no policy, for example, now if I just make it as not configured, means I am not configuring any policy. Now if you just go and log into the PC, gp update /force. Now there is no command prompt related settings in domain level, OU level or site level. Then the local policy, which is disable USB CMD, will work. See here. Now if you type command prompt, it won't. See, now it is not working. Command prompt is disabled now, because you have a policy locally created and there is no conflict at the next level, not even site level, not even domain level, not even OU level. So that is the reason the local policy is winning now. If you make any changes at the any level here, now if you enable, now if you open, double click, now you make it disabled, apply, okay. Now if you run again PC01 gp update /force, now you see that will go off, because there is a conflict at the next level, at the group policy level, not in the local policy level. And now you can see it will go off and the USB works now. See, it's working. Very simple. Okay, so with this, I think we are good. Let me stop the recording and then I'll take the questions.